Toward the end of April, I received the new OnePlus Watch. At that time, I wouldn't have been able to recommend it, but over time, with software updates, new features have come online and it's matured a bit. Is it still too unpolished to buy? What's changed since it was made available to the public approximately 45 days ago, a little over 45 days ago? I have all the details, so let's get into it. If this video helps, if any of the videos on this channel have helped you, please consider hitting us with that thumbs up, clicking that subscribe button, and hitting that notification bell so you'll be notified when we upload the latest videos. Many of us in the tech community had been impatiently waiting for OnePlus to drop a product it had teased for some time. And when we heard that the OnePlus Watch was officially a thing, the excitement was palpable. The brand has established itself and built a solid fan base by delivering top-tier or near top-tier features at more affordable prices than many of its competitors. But what we got was not representative of that track record and definitely didn't meet the expectations of most reviewers, including myself. So let's briefly go over what we did get. First things first, the hardware is nice. It is beautiful. If you're like me and enjoy large watches, you won't be disappointed there. You're going to get a 46mm round body made of 316L stainless steel that is IP68 water resistant up to 5 atmospheres with a brilliant 1.39-inch AMOLED display, which was bright and easily readable outdoors. The body colorway is what OnePlus calls midnight black. Despite its size, it doesn't feel heavy on the arm to me, weighing in at 76 grams with the included strap. And that these floral elastomer straps feel super beefy and durable, but they don't breathe enough for me. So I put this Urban Armor Gear NATO style strap on it, and that's one of the great features of the watch. It uses standard lugs for the bands, standard watch size. So there's a world of aftermarket options available to you if you want to go with different straps. With the built-in microphone and speaker, you can take calls on the watch as long as it is connected to your phone. No standalone cellular connection built in here. The watch uses a proprietary charger of the Pogo pin variety, 2 pins to be exact, and its 402 milliamp hour battery supports fast charging. 5 minutes of charge gets you roughly a day's use, while 20 minutes gets you a week, all depending on your use, of course. I was easily getting a week and a half or better out of the watch between charges. That battery life did take a bit of a hit once always on display was added to the feature set, but the hit was minimal as I was still going about a week or more. On the body, you're going to get 2 buttons for navigation. One is basically the back button. The other is assignable. I have it set to launch workouts. The other method for navigation is swiping left or right. So you can swipe left to get to the shortcuts, swipe up to see notifications, swipe down for shortcuts to settings, and swipe right to go back. You get quite a few watch faces, though I wish you could get them with more customizable complications. They do offer some fairly info-dense options. The watch comes with a fairly standard complement of sensors for 2021, an optical heart rate and blood oxygen sensor, air pressure sensor, capacitance sensor, gyro and acceleration sensors. In addition to those sensors, you'll get Bluetooth 5.0 on board, along with GPS for tracking those runs and rides. Speaking of tracking your path, where OnePlus was looking to go with this watch is interesting. At only $159, it is a purchase which is easy on the wallet compared to some of the competition, but when I first received the watch, it was riddled with bugs, and this was not pre-release. The app itself, the app on the phone, the companion app, didn't update sleep tracking. There was no always-on display. Well, once the sleep tracking bug was squashed, that update killed workout logging, so the app wouldn't update my workouts. Now, a little over 45 days later, most of those issues I had are resolved. The app updates its logs consistently and without error. Of course, you could always see the data on the watch itself, and it does look great there. Sleep tracking data is beautifully and richly displayed on the device, as is the data in the other apps like the workout record app and the blood oxygen app. But when you hit the app on the phone, you're just presented with much more detailed information. And the app is also where you're going to find all of the various settings and perform software updates, which this watch has had a few of. The user experience has definitely changed since day one. It's improved greatly from what it was, as I stated earlier, even adding always on display. But it isn't without some more necessary growth. In adding always on display, when turning on do not disturb, you have to turn always on display off before you go to sleep. Otherwise, the watch face stays on. On the exercise front, the watch's ability to detect when you've stopped exercising is real aggressive. You won't be cheating extra steps on those outdoor walks and runs. When I go for my lunchtime walks and have to stop at a corner for a light, it immediately beeps and pauses my workout immediately. Obviously, you don't have that concern with the workout type which tracks weightlifting, but for those where swinging your arms are part of tracking, you've been warned. And you'll be able to listen to a decent amount of music if you're one of those who likes to spend hours in the gym. You'll get roughly 4 gigabytes of onboard storage to load music up, and you can connect to your favorite pair of Bluetooth earbuds to listen to it, though I'm betting OnePlus hopes you'll be using their Buds Z. Overall, though, the user experience is what you'd expect from a modern-day smartwatch for the most part, and particularly for one at this price point. But I have to ask, who is this for? If you've followed the channel for any length of time, you know how I feel about first-gen products. Unless you're an early adopter or someone who likes to tinker, a first-gen anything can be a challenge. In this case, if you're also a OnePlus fan and own one of their phones and the earbuds and want to keep all your gear in the ecosystem, you may not mind growing with the product. And there will be some growth involved as this product evolves, but I have to say that currently, as it stands, since it's launched, it's gotten much better, and at $159, if you're looking for a more basic fitness, good-looking, everyday wear smartwatch, the OnePlus Watch is a pretty good option in the market. Like I said, still growing, still has some things that they're working on, but the deal breakers for me have been resolved in software updates, and I do think that at this point, it is absolutely an item worth looking at for purchasing when you're looking at a smartwatch. And again, if you're a OnePlus fan and want to keep everything in the OnePlus ecosystem. So I'm Tshaka Armstrong for reviews.org. If you have any questions about the OnePlus Watch that I didn't answer in the video, go ahead and leave those in the comments below and I will get to them. Love chatting with you guys, and we don't take it lightly that you've watched this video with us. I'll catch you on the next one.